Hey guys, we're in the middle of a 5Q series. We've done giving 4 stones, taking 4 stones, and now we'll do an even. So I have crazy stone set at 1Q. And if this was a breakthrough to 6 dawn game, we'd be playing it around 3 dawn and looking for what extra things do 3 dawns need to look for. But here, we're at 2Q level. What do we need to break through to showdown? So this means I have to play and think like a 2Q, which I'm reasonably good at, but it's really hard to do that with consistency. There's some point in the board where I cheat and play a good move, but for the most part, we get to see good things. And overall, whether it's 10Q, 5Q, 2Q, 3 dawn, whatever it is, we're looking at good thinking, which is, of course, different from good moves. Okay, we're black. We're starting. We're turning down the stone click. Kick one off just cuz. Approach one side or the other. I'm going to make it this side because it's closer to me. Settle my stone. Right? Just settle. Don't paint a pretty picture. Make an actual group. Okay. Here to settle locally. Here to settle and grow. We know all that. Okay. We settled. He settled. Time to take a breath. Down here. Good. Whatever he does, we've got points, we got life, not a problem. Yeah, we have an open skirt, but as soon as we stop it, we're alive, so not a problem. Him, alive. Now let's look at big areas. Notice the white stone is not weak. Locally, in this entire quarter of the board, one black, one white, it's equal. So if we say white's weak, then we have to say black's weak because it's equal. Okay. So white's not weak. Big areas. The left immediately stands out because white has a rather impressive wall here. So the left is clearly bigger than the top because there's much more desire there, much more ability for white there. The right, nice and wide, and we might find some sente there. Well, as true as that is, I'm just a little concerned about the left. So I think I'm going to come in. And I'm going to do corner first. Okay. We have a question. Do I want to come in here? Now, let's not answer it. Let's look at the 2 answers. Yes, I have every intention of coming in there because of some reason. I think it's going to be a great move. For instance, if white was weak, there was leftover Aji, something. Yes, I want to come in. Then that's a weak stone. Don't touch it. You'll help this stone, and it'll become more difficult to come in. Now we go the other way. Do we have, and now for the real one, do we have any intention of coming in here? What are you, crazy? That's the place on the board white is strongest. I have no chance over there. Then it's a strong stone. Touch it, make it stronger, which should be a waste of time. Okay. If you notice, we don't say, ooh, white got so many points there. Instead, we say, white had an exceptionally strong, thick, high group and picked up some rather boring additional points in Gote. Not too thrilling. So we like this exchange, in other words. Where to now? Well, we have to ask, how's my group? No base. Already it's bad. Okay. I want to just switch the list real quick. As I defend my black group, is there another black group nearby that I'd like to help? No. Is there a white group nearby that I'd like to hurt? Yeah. Okay. So help black, hurt white. Okay. Back to the top of the list. For those of you who know the list, It's a great tool when you're not sure where to play. It's a good habit to be in. So we know because of the list, we're defending black, bothering white. Okay. As we defend black and bother white, is there a big area to play in? Well, the top is an enormous area. If I can find a move on top that bothers white and helps my group, that's the answer. 3 very nice purposes. And you got to admit that top area is massively large. Okay, well, where my cursor is obviously does part 2, bothers white a lot. Okay. Does it help black? Well, our group needs 3 options for health to be considered healthy. Let's check it out as we stand. Black can go into the corner, black can go to the center, black can bother the white stone. That's 3 options. So black isn't weak. Okay. Let's briefly go over what are options. For instance, I can run. That's a good option for health. Look at me, I'm getting out. Now that's running to the corner, side, center, running. In this case, I can run to the center and I can run to the side and I can run to the center a second way. Because let's imagine white plays right here. No, you can't run to the center. I run anyway. Why? Because I have 2 roads into the center. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 options. White's weak. So 4 options. So we found a mistake. Back to the list. Fresh start. Do I have any, am I okay? Yes. Go to question 2. How is white okay? No. So our primary is no longer defense. I intended this last little tiny blip to be reminding everyone about the list and running it through and realize you can get a 2, 3, 4 purpose move going on here. It's really nice. But another thing about the list, which I've encountered a great many times, is you started with the premise, black is weak. So most of my energy is going to be put into defense. As I work through this, I go, oh, I didn't know. I'm not just not weak, I'm exceptionally strong. I had no idea. No defense. Now my main purpose is to attack, and I can put all my energy into that and not worry about my weak group. It's a big difference. Okay. Is white okay? No. Where does white want to go? Corner? What a tiny little nothing. No. He wants to run out. So we're going to stop white from running out. That gives us one of these 2 moves. As we stop white from running out, as we attack white, is there a second group that would enjoy help? We don't say need, because if it needed help, that would be our main, the first one. That's what we'd be doing. So we look for things that would like help. Well, if we ask, would this black group enjoy help? Well, I have to admit it would. I mean, if white plays here, white's going to connect it under, and then I don't have a base anymore. White, black, my base is gone. And one move, I'm behind enemy lines. So I would enjoy help. I don't need help, but I would enjoy help. Okay. That takes me from 3rd line up to 4th line. 4th line, I'm helping. 3rd line, I'm not. I can say you're split. Okay. That puts me here. There you go. There's a few options here. I'm going to play the basic one. I'm actually bringing to mind the old Joseki I know, which is actually a bad habit. I should think about what's best here. I shouldn't think about what Joseki have I seen before, but I can't help myself, so I'm going to use the Joseki I've seen. Okay, boom, boom, boom. What? Why does this seem strange to me? Ah, I know why. I want to get out. I want my group to run out. You notice I have freedom in running here? So it's like I'm running when I don't exactly need to. I mean, I have free, you can't really surround me. If I play a great move first, now I need to run out. So I've made my move more efficient. And that's how I found the old pattern. Really? That's not Joseki. He's supposed to capture these two stones. Atari saved down capture. He didn't. Okay. We better pause and check things out. Uh, do I have any weak groups? Yeah, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's not a group, it's a cutting stone. I asked a student this morning, show me your thinking, go through the list. And he said something that sounded like, that's what he asked. Do I have a weak group? I said, that's not the question. And he's like, of course that's the question. No, it's not. Because let's say we're on a hypothetical board now. My A group is weak. Oh, so I'm going to defend A. No, you're not. How come? Because I also have a B group that's bigger, more important, and in more trouble. Oh, so I'm defending the B group. Maybe there's a C group that's even bigger and even more trouble. You need to check all your groups. So the question is, how many weak groups do you have? And then you decide which is most important, weakest, like this. But still, that's not right. Because like in this case, we have a single stone, G14. That's not a group. It's not part of a group. It's a single stone. In this case, the single stone is tremendously important. It's the cutting stone. That's what makes this whole shape what it is. We must save our cutting stone if it's in trouble. That's more important than the groups. So the long question on the list is, how many weak groups or important stones do I have? Now, all of a sudden we're on the list, talking about the list. There we are. Now, the answer is almost always, like 90-95% of the time, assuming you're playing rational Go, it's either 0 or 1. Well, it's kind of annoying to ask how many, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. I mean, it gets like you're wasting your time, right? Wait, let me check out all my stones. Well, assuming you know to check how many and your weak stones, if you know that, then just ask, am I okay? Short, sweet, to the point. But you can't ask the question unless you understand the long version. Okay, so I asked him, back to the student. He completely forgot that there was a long version. He just got used to, am I okay? Am I okay? Do I have a group? He totally got off track. So got him back on track. And now he's got his pencil and paper writing it down. Oh, I forgot that. He's writing it down. Question 2, how many weak white groups or important stones does he have? Not white. How many weak groups or important stones does he have? So is he okay? And same thing, 0 or 1. So just is he okay? Question 3, I asked him, what's question 3? Because now he understands, I've reminded him 1 and 2, and he's like, deer in the headlights. I don't know. Okay, how many big areas are there? Oh, okay. So I said, count the big areas. Get your 1, 2 marker out and mark all the big areas. Gosh, I wish I could take control in this game. I could if it was a KGS board, but I can't because it's a Crazy Stone board. But you'll follow my cursor. He marked this big area, for instance. That doesn't count. How come? Who owns this? White does. Oh, do you mean I can't live in there? No, we're not saying that. But clearly it's White's area. Not White's cache, but White's area. In other words, middle game. Who owns the bottom? Not Black. White can live in there easily without, he could cover his eyes and plop down a stone, regular stone right there. Totally normal stone. He's alive. That was, yeah, it's not Black's area. It's once there's no room for a whole group there. Hard for White, hard for the opponent. That's when it is controlled by you. Okay, so we don't count this area. So when we count big areas, bottom, he also counted, and this is the first time of all my students ever, this is the first time I've seen this. He counted area 1 and area 2. And I'm like, I can't even conceive of wrapping my mind around. That's one area. That's not 2 or 3. He actually on the right, like for instance, he did 3 areas on the right. Like, so he was confusing areas with spots one might want to play. So on the right, pinch, extend, or take the corner. 3 different, yeah, but it's one area. Okay, so he finally got to areas. 1, 2, 3, 4. The corner's totally wide open. No one owns it. Big area. So, and then you start comparing. Small one, you'll see a small one. It's out. This one is clearly bigger than that one. Okay, then that one's out. You whittle them down. Pretty soon there's like, okay, there's only 2. Which one's bigger? If they're downright similar, they look, you can't tell the difference. It doesn't matter. Play what you want. Like, well, this one's bigger because of, great. Then that's the big area. Okay, so here we are. And we're doing the list. Am I okay? This Black group, not so good. This Black group, better. Not so good, but better. The single stone, well, it can't die right away. But these two, if White separates them, 2 relatively weak, one of them is going to die. Okay, so something here is going to die. How about over here? No, I do have corner. I can run out here and White's weak in the corner. So that's 3 options. So I'm actually not that weak right now. Okay, so let's do some sort of save so we can continue this battle. Let's look at a few. They're saving, making them both strong at once. Well, the only reason we're weak is because they're both weak. If we make one of them strong, then the other one can take care of itself. So we really only need to help one side, not both. Or rather, helping one does help both. So this move comes to mind. Helping one side. He doesn't have a ladder. He doesn't have a net. So our single stone can't be killed. And this is terribly hurtful into White's corner. 3-purpose move. Help the 2, which helps the 1 and hurts White, and plays closer to the corner rather than here. So for instance, these 2 moves for Black are both 3-purpose, but this one plays in a bigger area. So that's the last recursive, cursoration, ideation. The last ideation in the list, right? Because we go back to the top of the list, ask the questions again. So this is the biggest of the 2. So that really suggests this move. That was a lot of talking, but these videos are all about how can we think. The list is just something I created 38 years ago. It actually got very famous. It started Here I am telling stories. It started in California where I was. It went south to San Luis Obispo and became the DOT's, Defense Offense Territory. It went north and became the TTQs, the three questions. Then it went across the US and actually jumped a couple oceans and became the list, which was the name I gave it. And it really became quite famous. And nowadays, no one even thinks about it. Everyone knows it. They just don't know that I'm the one that came up with it. Just to me, that's all very funny. Okay, so we'll try this. Does this entire thought process mean that, hey, we found the right move? No, not in the slightest. To do that, don't use a list, don't use principles. Read out all your options deeply. Hey, now we know how to play Go. Yeah, right. I haven't done that once my whole life, I don't think. That's exceptionally hard work. And to do that 150 times a game, every game, no, you're just not going to do it. Okay. He played here. If I have solved my problem, great, but I need to check. So we'll start here. White, black, white. Man, that's scary. We are surrounded and he might kill us first. I'm not happy. I'm coming out. And notice if he tries to start attacking here, this black stone helps me get out because I threaten the two. So I just did a list thing. I defended both sides as I helped this group. He comes out. If he cuts now, ladder. Okay. I just picked up a move. Boom, baby. Yeah, I got you. I got you, baby. So he's dead, right? He's dead in the corner, one eye. Can't cut me here. Can't cut me here. Boom, 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 boom. No co. So I need to save this cut. I don't like playing this way. Oh, but you're getting out and you're surrounding the white stone. Yeah, it actually might be reasonable. But when he cuts, I have two groups and this one doesn't have many. I don't like getting surrounded like that. I want to get out as I save my two, right? This, we could say it's two separate groups. This is my main one. I want to get out as I make sure the two are alive. That suggests this move. If he cuts, he dies. If I save, he cuts, Atari save, kill. Okay, so this move saves my cut. Now I'm tentative because this move does not live locally. So white, black fixes. He's still weak here. Yeah. 3 in a row is not enough. And if he tries to surround me, I come out making it 3 in a row. So this should be okay. Okay. Then I fix. Okay. He starts getting out. Then I get my shape. Now, I haven't read it. I'm kind of hoping I'm alive here. And now, honestly, I don't even want to read. I'll read it out. White, black. Is that an eye? Yeah. White, black, Ataris, white, white, black. 2 eyes. Do it again. White comes down. I play here. That's 2 eyes. Okay. So white coming down here, I'm alive. White popping in here. I come down. 2 eyes. Okay. I was going to play blindfold here and just live because it was a lot of work. It was tiring. I don't want to think about it. I just want to spin a move and live. Whew, it's over. I did a great thing. And if I'm unsure, that's exactly what I'll do. because I just gained a ton. But the readout does not seem hard. I don't see anything wrong with my readout. So I'm going to say that I'm alive. Therefore, what? This black group is not alive. 0 eyes. Let's get the heck out of Dodge as fast as possible. Boom. I'm out of here. Play a Sente. That's a knight's move. I don't want to get cut. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm out. Am I out? No. Am I in trouble? No. Great. I'm out. Still no trouble. Get out. Okay. Now I can run this way if I want to. 2 ways to run. If I run here, the peep's real. So I'm going to come this way. Okay. Officially, my group is out. What makes you think so? I'm out. He didn't chase me. I got out. He didn't chase me. There's a rule, one of many. Try to follow it. He attacks. You defend. He attacks. You defend. He doesn't attack. Don't defend. Now, I know you're thinking that's stupid. Do you know how many? Go look at a cube. Just pull up a random cube game on KGS. I guarantee you someone's going to be defending when they're not attacked. Happens all the time. But you pick up free moves that way. Okay. We're safe. The corner's ours. We have reasonable points. He has, outside of our very large corner. Yeah, let's stay here. Get a settled group. No problem. Okay. No reason to rush to the upper right. One of these two. Is this fine? I kind of prefer it because to help my stone, but I'm on the 3rd line. It's a lot. I'm going to, this could be a mistake. I'm going to do it. I have so many liberties in the center that even if I let a chase, liberty race happen, I'm going to win easily. So, okay. And then I'm going to reach out here and then developing some nice area. Here, I want life. I'm not going to play here because he's going to play 3-3 and there's nowhere for me to go. I'm going to kick and run out. Okay. He can live in the 3-3 now because of this move. If I play here, he can't live in the 3-3 because of the cut. If you see many of my videos, it's come up many times. So I'm going to save the cut. And sure, I would assume Sente. Great. I'm alive. Now, he can press here. Opens up my corner again. I'm concerned this might be his Sente. White, black, white. I'm weak here. So I'm going to haunt it, giving me, I believe it was a double Sente. And I would have responded. He did respond, so double Sente. Don't forget, double Sente is the biggest you can get. Okay, where to next? This area I would like. As a matter of fact, this is Sente, right? Doesn't hurt if white plays here, it doesn't hurt me one bit. I'll take it. Thank you. Oh, you bet I'll take it. That'd be a huge capture. Okay. I just made it harder for him to get through this gap. My first thought was I better support my gap. This does support to some extent in Sente. Okay. Next, see that cut there? If I play here, that threatens the cut. If I play here, can he cut me? Let's find out. Black, white, black. No. Black, white, black, white, black, white, black. No. This stone's alive. Pretty deep. Threatens the cut. Let's do it. Okay, I want to go this way. Black, black, white, black, white threatens to cut. I save. White threatens to cut. Yeah, I'm good. Keep coming. Why not? There's cuts and everything. Sure. Happy to. Thank you very much. Okay, he got this. I got a lot. I'm tempted to play here because it fixes this gap so there's no thought of him coming through. And it fixes this gap so that I don't ever have to come back and capture this group, which might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 moves inside as he's getting 5 or 6 moves on the outside. That's a lot of points. So this solves everything, but it doesn't look necessary. So if I'm well ahead, then I'm going to play here and say I've declared victory, but we better check things out. There's a cut right here. The cut works, by the way. Works how? See if you can read it out before we get all the way there. Okay, what else is important? He's dead up there. It's over. What else? In game? No. It's this Sente, I think. This doesn't do enough. That's it. Okay. Is he going to let me cut there? I could just cut, but I can also threaten to cut. Atari, dead. You're dead. Sorry. I'm alive on both sides. Cut me. I don't care. I don't care. Cut me. What? Ha ha. You're going to live in there? Show me. I dare you. Show me. Okay. Can he cut me? No, Atari. I can live in the corner. Okay. I better check out my groups. If I get it wrong, he's going to fight back and kill something. Okay. This group, liberties upon liberties, all the way to here, nice and strong. Now, I don't have eyes, but a ton of liberties, and he doesn't have a ton. So I'm okay for the moment. This side, he can't cut. There's a vital point, but nothing to do about it. I'm super strong here. So no, this is fine. Over here, can he cut me? No. You can threaten the cut and then come in the corner, and I'm low on eyes. You see that? He can, let's have it white, threatening to cut. So I save the cut. I'll put it here. Corner, that's not 2 eyes. Trouble. Oh, baby. I'm so glad I saw that. Is that an eye? Yes. Is this an eye? Yes, I'm alive. And if you look at the progress bar, black is gobs upon gobs ahead. Okay. This was us playing an even game against 1Q. Okay, now we're going to do something of a review, but to do that, I have to resign. Oh, so you didn't win. Yes, resign. Okay. Then let's look at the highlights. All normal, settle. Now, is this an okay move? Of course it's an okay move. Is it a move that AlphaGo respects, like, hey, I better stay on my toes? He thinks that way. I better stay on my toes. Click, click. No, he's like, no. If black plays here, he doesn't get this. He doesn't get that. He's not doing anything. He's painting a pretty picture that'll come in at the right time. So this is becoming less and less popular. Instead, actually take life and points. Oh, no. So just settle. That's what I'm doing. Settle. No fancy strategy, just settle. Okay, just a second. Here, Mistake. This is not so good for white. I get a dynamic position on the bottom, super strong. Black, as you saw, died because this is not quite right. White plays here. Oh, I want the bottom. No, there's lots of big areas. Oh, I'll attack him. Really? One-on-one, and you think you can attack white. No, it's equal. It's just whoever plays first gets that profit. Well, the right side, that's a little scary. So I came in. I decided I don't want to come in. That makes it a strong stone. So I contact the strong stone. Then we had a nice little discussion about these stones are not weak. Therefore, I'm going to attack as I play in the big area. If you can catch during this game how we used the 3 questions recursively to find the main move, a secondary move, third purpose, you start pulling out a lot of meaning by this list. Comes out, took me a while I wouldn't know how to find a good move here. In my mind, there's so many options, I don't even know how to think about it. Now, that might cast a negative shadow on me, like, oh, I thought he was strong, I didn't even know where to play. Sorry, I don't. A lot of, 7 dogs, I know where to play. I'm so glad you know where to play. I don't. I have to figure it out every time, every friggin' time. Now, luckily, I enjoy that. It's a puzzle where I have to calm down and think clearly and be deductive and logical. That's fun. Okay. So the conclusion was I can help my single stone as I hurt his corner and then escape. All working good. Get that healthy, comes out, no good. That was a list move right there. You remember that one? I'm not strong, come out. I'm strong, kill. Save. Gotta save. Save with liberties. He can't let me out. Black, white, black, cut, Atari. The 3 are dead in a crane's nest, right? You know the crane's nest. So I fix, he surrounds, boom, boom, boom. Now my intention was to play back as relieved that it all worked in my favor. I didn't want to read out if I hate reading out life and death. So I was just going to play. That's very lazy of me. Luckily, I had people listening to me and I had to behave myself. And I did a basic, if white, black, I'm alive. If white, black, I'm alive. If white, black, I'm alive. That's a real lie. It's tempting to say it's not because there's false, but no, it's a real lie. Great, free move. Get my weak group out. Oh, big one. That was a big one. Get out. Do a sente. Get out. I'm getting out. I don't care what. But you'll win the fight anyway. No. I want a group I can actually trust. Get out. Get out. Get out. Sure, I have time to save. Finish my group with this in mind. Key move. Otherwise, things are going to get dicey. If you don't believe me, you're a Q player. Gotta live. My concern, if I play here, he hits 3-3, which is now alive. If that's alive, where am I going to go? I'll run this way. Really? You're going to run into that sea of white. I didn't trust that one bit. So, kick in. Now for him to play here is going to cost more, and I have a lot more options. Okay. Now he can live inside because he did that. You've seen me do it before, and I can't do it here anyway. Still, white move here. Sente and oh, no, thank you. So I played it. Okay, then what? Very helpful to bridge this area. Threaten the cut, see what happens. There's some stuff there. A little readout. Oh my God, I can come in. I'll come in. Thank you. I've read it out. You can't capture me. Told you, couldn't capture me. Sure, keep you out. Not Sente. I did some reading. Not Sente. Well, then what are you going to do? Let's say he saves. Does that save? No. This saves, and it's ugly. I kill the corner, and I'm way ahead. Instead, I kill the whole group, and I'm way, way ahead. And that's just it. I had to go and kill, but that's, yeah, he's got nowhere to go. Okay, good. Hope it was helpful. Catch y'all later. Bye.